want anything to be on a pedestal to make it feel that it's better than me or bigger than me, because I want to be able to be the biggest person in my life, you know? I want to be able to feel that my presence, myself is enough in anything that I do, in any situation that I do. Hi everyone, how's it going? It's been a while since I sat down in front of a camera and actually talked to you, and I'm quite nervous because it's been a while, like I've said, and I don't have anything scripted for you today. It's all gonna be free flow, and I'm sorry, but I hope that you love this type of video. Sometimes I love watching other YouTubers actually just kind of say what's on their mind. So I thought I would try something like this today. First things first, as you can see, I'm in a new area, and I actually moved to a 4-bedroom house with my husband, and we are renting this beautiful place that we totally love, and I can't wait to make content in this new place. I now have my YouTube studio, and then we have a beautiful living room where it's so nice and exciting, and I can't wait to use it for everything that I'm doing. So that's the main big update. And the second update I have for you is really my struggle with YouTube. That's taking a lot of space in my heart and in my mind right now, because I've been doing YouTube for almost 2 years now, right? Actually, exactly 2 years next month. I know I haven't been super consistent, but also at the same time, I feel like I've put a lot of effort, but I still have not seen it grow the way I want it to, and it's been a little discouraging in that sense. To figure out why has this been happening, I actually hired some help. I've been working with a mindset/manifestation coach, because I really don't think this is a strategy issue, because I've taken a lot of YouTube courses, I've taken a lot of online courses, and I kind of know the drill, right? Give some value to your audience, figure out what they want, post about it, and then that's where the algorithm will do its magic, and then things will grow from there. But the problem is, I'm not confident in showing up as I am on YouTube, which means that I'm not posting whatever I want. I'm not posting the things that I probably truly care about, because I feel that it's not going to be perceived well, and it's not going to be seen, or I feel like it's going to fail. So what I've been doing online is that I've been posting things that I think people will care about, or what I see other people have been posting, and I've been kind of copying that, imitating it, and it's just not been me. And I don't know what it is that I want to do yet on YouTube, as you can see, because everything's a bit all over the place. Sometimes I love making talking head videos like this, or sometimes I love making vlogs. It really depends on my mood, and I want to be able to have that flexibility or comfort or confidence in myself that whatever I post out there is going to be fine, because I've seen others people do it, so in my head, why not me? Anyways, that has been my main struggle, and the main thing that my coach has pointed out of why I'm struggling with this is really my self-confidence or my self-worth, which I really thought I've kind of worked out, but it turns out I haven't. I still have feelings of doubt and feeling of not good enough, and that's something that we're working on together. So this video is kind of a way to overcome that fear, overcome the feeling of feeling not good enough, of feeling that, hey, I can publish whatever I want and nothing's gonna happen. This is partly the reason of why I'm doing this, of why I'm just talking and not worrying about a script or whatever, or a specific way to do things, because in my head that was the only way to succeed on YouTube, that you needed to do specific topic, you needed to look a certain way, or you needed to look basically I wasn't fitting that criteria. So for me to show up online as myself, while in my head there's a different way to show it up, there's almost a disconnect, and therefore I'm not putting the same energy that I would want if I were truly to post the things I care about and things like that. So for example, like this video, something that I probably would not do and I'm terrified of, but it's something that I think I care enough about that I actually want to post out there, if that makes sense. So that's one thing. So I've been doing a lot of journaling. Just before I hit record on this video, I journaled about, why am I so scared of posting whatever on YouTube? And to me, I just made YouTube such a big thing in my head that it's kind of wrong, because it's almost that I put YouTube on a pedestal, and that's just not the way I want to live my life. I don't want anything to be on a pedestal to make it feel that it's better than me or bigger than me, because I want to be able to be the biggest person in my life. I want to be able to be the one. I want to be able to feel that my presence, myself, is enough in anything that I do, in any situation that I do. That's what I want, and that's what I'm working on. So besides self-confidence on YouTube, or just in general, I've been working on self-trust, and the way that I've been doing this is really kind of figuring out things, or just following through with the things that I say I would. There was a time not too long ago, maybe 2-3 months ago, where I'd say I'd do things, but then I wouldn't really do them. And when you do that to yourself enough, I feel that you lose your trust in yourself, right? So it's almost like if you have a friend and your friend tells you, hey, I'm going to be at your place at this time, and then last minute they cancel on you, and then that happens enough time that you lose trust in that friend. So that's kind of the same thing that's gonna happen to you when you say, hey, I'm going to do this, and then you don't. If it happens once, twice, 3 times, maybe it's not going to do much. But if you're doing it enough times, maybe 5 or 10 times, that you say you're gonna do something but then you don't, then you stop trusting yourself. So when you stop trusting yourself, you stop doing things, harder things. So that's kind of what has happened in the last month. I told myself I would film, I would do this, and then I just don't, and it's just been really hard to get back from that. So now what I've been doing is just taking it one step at a time. So I tell myself, hey, I'm gonna wake up a little bit earlier than 10 a.m. and then a little bit earlier than 9 a.m. and 8 a.m. So now I am at a point where I'm able to wake up around 7:30 to 8 and actually go for a walk with my husband, and then we make coffee, and then we make breakfast, and then we do our own thing. So that has been the fastest way to kind of build self-trust, just doing something small. Another example is maybe posting something on Instagram. I tell myself, hey, I want to post one thing every day on Instagram, whether that's a picture or a reel or a story, just something so tiny that it seems insignificant right now. In the medium term, it will build self-trust, and in the long run, it's a foundation for self-trust so that you are able to do bigger and harder things. So that's something that I've also been working on. In terms of my career, because a lot of you are travel nurses or maybe are interested in travel nursing, I thought I'd share the fact that I'm home for now, and I'm hoping to do travel nursing again in the winter time. But for now, what I've been doing to make money outside of the hospital is pick up agency shifts in dental clinics. If you didn't know, there are agencies out there, or there are clinics out there who need nurses because they need their patients sedated. So if you have skills in your IV, and if you have skills in recovery or in recovering someone, then that is a good job for you to figure out on how to get into. I found it online and I got into it last year. I didn't pick up for a year, and now I'm picking up again. So it's quite flexible. One thing to take from that is figure out different ways that you can make money with your skills right now, so that the profession can work for you and you don't have to work for the profession. So that's one thing that I've learned a lot in the whole industry right now. So yeah, I just wanted to use this last 3 months of 2023 to kind of figure out a way to get back on track, to figure out how I can embrace the New Year's without too much baggage. So it's kind of like a trial run of my New Year's resolution per se. And I hope that this makes you feel better, because not everyone you see online has it together. If they do, I'm sure it's very curated, because everything online is curated, no matter how authentic they might look. I hope this video gives you a little bit of, oh, I feel that too kind of feeling. My light is slowly going on. Okay, one sec. Anyways, I hope that you find some comfort in this video, and I hope that you use this time to actually also figure out a way to give yourself some kindness and compassion if you are having a difficult time getting back on track. And I hope that you be kind to yourself and take it one day at a time. I'll see you in the next video.